Thank you, Mr. President. First, on the claim that Israel, the colonial occupying power, is respecting international law in Gaza and cares about civilian life, I will simply quote what Israeli politicians have said themselves publicly. On the 9th of October, the Israeli Minister of Defense stated, "I have ordered a complete siege on the Gaza Strip. There will be no electricity, no food, no fuel. Everything is closed. We are fighting human animals and we are acting accordingly." End of quote. Second, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu gave a speech in which he called the Palestinians Amalek. To those not familiar with the biblical term, Amalek, it is a quotation from 1 Samuel. "Now go, attack the Amaleks and totally destroy all that belongs to them. Do not spare them. Put to death men and women, children and infants, cattle and sheep, camels and donkeys." End of quote. Third, Yitzhak Herzog, President of Israel, I quote, "It is an entire nation who are responsible. This rhetoric about civilians supposedly not being involved is absolutely untrue, and we will fight until we break their backs." End of quote. Daniel Hagari, Israeli army spokesperson, I quote, "We are dropping hundreds of tons of bombs on Gaza. The focus is on destruction, not accuracy." End of quote. Earlier this year, Israeli Finance Minister Smotrich said in an event in Paris, "There is no such thing as Palestinians because there is no such thing as Palestinian people." End of quote. And I could go on and on. Usually the most difficult part of proving genocide is intent. In this case, the intent by Israeli leaders have been so explicitly stated and publicly stated by the Prime Minister, the President, senior cabinet ministers, by military leaders. We encourage the representative of the colonial occupying power to read her own government's statements before making the ridiculous claim that cares about the Palestinian lives. Thank you.